Hey friend, are you under stress? We all are. The American Medical Association, the American Psychological Associations both agree that somewhere around 90% of all of our health problems are stress related. As a chiropractor, we talk about the three main types of stress as being mental and emotional stress, chemical stress, and physical stress. And as long as our brain and our nervous system is able to adapt to the stress that's in our lives, then we do okay. But the very minute that our stress levels overwhelm our body's ability to adapt, that's when any and all health problems can occur. My job as a chiropractor is to help your brain and nervous system to function at its optimal level so that you will adapt to stress better. As long as your ability to adapt to stress is high and your stress level is low, everything works fine. But the very minute your stress levels overwhelm your body's ability to adapt, that's when problems occur. And over a lifetime, stress accumulates. So your picture of health today is the sum total of all of the stress that your brain and nervous system has had to adapt to over the years. Again, there's mental and emotional stress because we do indeed live in a stress-filled fallen world. There's chemical stress, and there's physical stress. We sit for so many hours a day. Many of us, if not most of us, are overweight and obese. That extra weight, coupled with sitting, puts tremendous pressure on our spine and our nervous system. We've been in car accidents. Many of us receive our first spinal injuries as a result of stress just being born. As gentle as doctors may try to be, there's so much twisting and pulling and jerking and force on a little infant that we can receive our first injuries just going through the birth canal. Chemical stress. We all know that we eat too much sugar. The average American eats about 150 pounds of sugar a year. Our great-great-great-grandparents ate about 8 or 9 pounds of sugar a year. How much sugar was our body able to, or was it ever designed to consume? We eat so many chemicals that our liver and system has to process. We're under tremendous chemical stress. So there's physical stress, mental and emotional stress, and chemical stress. And the purpose of chiropractic is to undo the effects of stress as it builds up as tension in the spine and then thus the nervous system. See, what happens is our nervous system becomes tense, and that creates tension in the muscles and the ligaments and the soft structures, the connective tissue within our body, and that can actually cause the spine to become dysfunctional. If it misaligns, that's called a subluxation, or a segment of the spine, typically up in the upper cervical spine, perhaps imbalance in the pelvis and the sacrum. This is the most important area of the spine neurologically. This is the most important area of the spine biomechanically. And if either of those areas of the spine are not functioning properly, or if neither of them are functioning properly, then the brain is not able to function at adapting to stress and the world that we live in optimally. In my opinion, the best way of using chiropractic is for you and everyone in your family to get adjusted on a regular basis, which in my practice is defined as weekly. My patients enjoy paying a low monthly fee to come in on a weekly basis to not just get their back pain fixed or their neck pain fixed or their headaches fixed, but rather to have the assurance that neurologically and biomechanically that their spine is in optimal shape to supply life and health to the brain, so that the brain can supply life and health to every organ, cell, and tissue cell in the body. I'm just as concerned with your thyroid functioning optimally, your heart functioning optimally, your lungs functioning optimally, your digestion system. Every system, organ, and gland in your body is under the direct control of the brain and the nervous system. Stress interferes with the function of the spine, keeping the brain and nervous system from expressing life and health at their optimal level. I undo the effects of stress to the spine so that your brain and nervous system can function more optimally. It's really as simple as that. And so really the purpose of chiropractic is to undo the effects of stress on your brain and nervous system by adjusting the spine to correct spinal subluxations and dysfunctional areas of the spine. And we contend that the best way of using chiropractic is to get checked and adjusted as necessary on a very regular basis. Again, I define that as weekly for years and years and years to allow your immune system, cardiovascular system, all of the systems of your body to function at their optimal level. Hey, if I can be of any service to you, reach out to me on Facebook, reach out to me on Messenger, go to my website, drscottlittle.com, and reach out to me there. If you'd like to schedule a first appointment, that's very simple. The cost for a first session in my office is $100, but nobody pays that because I give you a $50 credit towards your first visit for going to my website, drscottlittle.com, and watching an 18-minute orientation video right there on the front page. And you watch that video, we talk about it during your consultation, and you receive a $50 credit for your first visit, thus making your first visit only $50. Number one question I receive is, what's it cost to come in and see you? Well, that's the answer, $50 if you watch that 18-minute video. Hey, we're all under stress, and your life and your quality of life and health could improve if you can help to undo the effects of day in and day out stress. I'm Dr. Scott Little. Thanks for watching.